counseling. So what would you say are the top priority of things now that are affecting us for this day and generation? The things that you're seeing answering so many of these questions that are coming to you on the forefront?
The counseling is different. See, the counseling is usually divided between marriage counseling. So this is a problem between two spouses. One of them wants a solution, wants an eye opener, or both of them having problems with one another, or one wants to divorce, or one wants to get married. And usually they come to me as a sheikh, as someone they trust in religion, alhamdulillah. And due to the age and experience I have, because if I were not on your live show, I would have shown you my high heel traces on my head due to being married to two in a previous life for more than 25 years together. So as a man with two wives for this long, for a quarter of a century, you get to know women and get to know how they think. So they come to me for an eye opener because I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a shrink. I'm just there to help them in accordance to the Quran and Sunnah, to tell them what's right and what's wrong. Some of them come to vent. I don't take their venting. The session is half an hour. They may speak for 5 minutes only. And I do the rest of speaking because I can see exactly what suffering from. Just give it. No, you're wrong. As a man, you're a wimp. You're not a real man. You should have done this. You should have done that. As a woman, you have all the right to stand up for yourself and ask for divorce or do this. Or as a woman, you should fear Allah because you'll be cursed on the day of judgment for things you do. Now, other part of the counseling session is, and this like 35% to 40%, is about people who have OCD. So you get people OCD-ish when it comes to purity. They perform wudu in half an hour. They spend an hour taking total bath, ghusl. They wash the toilet like 6 times a day, more than they pray. Why do you do this? Said, we feel, we think, we believe. Doubts that overwhelm them from shaitan. Then you go to the higher level or the lower, depending how you look at it, where these wiswas and whispers are about shirk, about kufr. So, Sheikh, I was putting my earbuds in my ear and I smiled. Is that kufr? I said, what the heck? What do you mean by kufr? He said, yeah, because I remember that the Prophet, when he made wudu, he used to wipe his ears. So I smiled. I said, Akhi, this is not related. This is not kufr. This is utter stupidity. You should see a psychiatrist, a Muslim psychiatrist. So I get to sit with people who think that, okay, did I commit kufr? Did I exit the fold of Islam? Did I do this? Did I do that? By opening their eyes and telling them, listen, this is how shaitan messes up with your head through 2 ways. Either you're inclined to partying all night long and drinking booze and womenizing, so he doesn't care about your whispers and deed. He opens venues and sins. Or you're so meticulous about things related to Islam, so keen on pursuing what gets you closer to Allah, so he exaggerates things and makes you go to extreme. A grain of sand, he makes it in your head as big as a mountain. So you think everything is making you doomed and bound to hell. This is my job, is to open their eyes. The rest of the questions I get are the usual questions about halal food, music, pre-mixing, sometimes consultation of what to do. I have a best friend who's not talking to me. I have a best friend who mocks the deen or religion. I have this, I have that, and things related to transactions, to selling and buying, riba, and the likes.